Okay. So any question from yesterday's session? Yes.
Sorry, they came. I'm going out. So
Okay.
if you guys want to continue.
Yeah, so we'll do one thing. We'll just discuss this case and we'll end. Okay, you can watch this case later. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, can you please send this recording to me? Because
yes, definitely. I think yesterday's recording also you must have got, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes. So yeah, today morning I did it. So you would have got it late, but yeah, sure. I'll send this recording. Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much and sorry.
No problem. So yes. Did you get a chance to work on this case?
Yes, Saurav. I was just checking with the previous video that you sent, and still I couldn't come up to some conclusion, but I have some points.
Okay, so let's discuss. Okay, and then I'll put my point forward. Yes, let's go ahead.
Yeah, like the marketing requirement is that without any queue, it must be like a magical delivery or something through some wireless technology. And you explained that system requirements will deal with all the house, and the business requirement deals with all the watts.
Right.
So what plan you can make? So for business requirements, what are the plans needed regarding the products?
Okay.
Because it deals with the solution and the direction.
Let me hear what you have. Okay, let me hear your points. You speak your point.
And with regards to product requirement, the ingredient purchase based on your system requirement, then how can you have the order, whether it could be like a random scan or online order. And with payments, it can be whether delivery with a excuse me, payment could be either online or in person. Yeah, that is what I could think of.
Okay. So yes. So see here, the marketing statement is, okay. If you'd rather not queue up for your coffee at the counter, okay, you will be able to just sit yourself down, relax, and service staff will be at your side, ready to take your order, sending it instantly to the Revolution Coffee Wizard, who will work their magic and notify the staff to deliver to you effortlessly. So here, okay, see, generally, you have two types of restaurant, okay, and if you talk about coffee shop or small joints like this, they follow the Starbucks model where you go stand in queue, okay, and most of the people that come in Starbucks are busy, right? They are traveling or they want to go somewhere. They just want to grab a coffee and go, right? So that's the one kind of offering they have. Other kind of offering is you go sit, relax, okay, and that's when you have a lot of time, right? So your focus is not just on coffee, but on the whole experience, right? You want to go sit, relax, of course, have coffee, but at the same time also relax, isn't it? So you are not in a hurry, okay? You go, you sit, somebody will come, take the order, go get it for you, right? So what does that says is, okay, we are going to give you a best of both, right? So you go, you sit, relax, but your order will also be served faster. Okay, so orders will be served faster, and also you get to sit and relax. Okay, so how can you reduce the time, right? So yesterday I just said, right, this is my approach, okay, and as I said, right, you can come up with a better approach as well. So first we have to break this into smaller, um, you know, what do you call unit or different problems. Okay, so let me try to do that. So let's say you talk about first phase is where order, right?
Yeah.
Then order
Payment.
acceptance.
Okay.
Okay, acceptance. Here I'll say placing order, something like that. Placing order, order acceptance. Then order preparation. Then service, payment, right? So these are the steps that are involved. So how can you cut down the time at every step? Okay, so placing order, right? And here I think both of you were talking about it yesterday as well today. Is that this is where you need, say, tablet, right? I think you spoke about placing order beforehand, right? So you place the order before even coming to the store, right? So you watch, the problem with that is, okay, problem with placing the order before is, okay, you don't know the exact time when you will reach, isn't it? So when you don't know the exact time when you will reach, it's not, so you might end up getting a cold coffee, right? Right? So maybe placing order before reaching there may not be a good idea, right? So maybe you have the, you go through the menu and you put it in the cart. Don't place the order, right? You put it in the cart, and when you are done, when you reach and let's say find a place, then you place it. Okay, so you have two options, right? You place order when you have to, okay, but you add it in the cart beforehand itself, right?
Okay.
Then okay, so what else can we do there? Placing the order, okay. Yeah. So you could have menu at each table, right? And the user can, if they know what to order, they don't have to wait for the waiter. They'll come to the chair and they'll place it on the chair. So that's how, as you know from where the order is being placed, right? Who is placing the order, right? So you need to know the table number, isn't it? So you place the order from the table, okay, and they know, who is placing the order, right? Then waiter can of course come and take, right? So in this case where you are, where you are not in a hurry, probably you will walk and you get the order. So, so like that you can come up with your own ideas, right? So it is all Wi-Fi. You can place the order from anywhere, right? You need to enter your maybe seat number or chair number so that they know who you are and where you are, right? So either you place the order or somebody else, waiter will place the order, right? But it's all being done. Even the waiter will have a, say, mobile tablet where they can enter the details and the seat number, and the coffee will come to your place. So this is about placing the order, right? Order acceptance. So maybe it is automatically order accepted. So maybe what you can do is you can link your, sometimes it happens, right? You place an order, then they come back saying they're sorry, we don't have this, right? So if you can link your ingredients that you have, your inventory with the order, automatically order will be accepted or rejected, right? The moment you're placing the order, if that your coffee is not there, they don't have the correct ingredients with them, it will be rejected immediately, right? So, there's no confusion of acceptance and rejections. So something like that, you can link your inventory to it, okay? And quickly it will be accepted. Then
Order preparation.
order preparation, right? So order preparation, so in kitchen, let's say 10 orders has come, right? Now, second order and 8th order is exactly same, let's say. So now what happens is you'll prepare as the order comes in, right? Now, when let's say if you're preparing on one order and there are 10 orders, 9 orders which are waiting, and out of that 2 or 3 orders, though they are at, let's say, 2nd position and 9th position, they are same. So it makes sense for you to prepare that together, isn't it? So that, you can save time. Duration of preparing like, one item versus 2 items, there's hardly any difference, isn't it? Probably it take almost same time. So overall time you can save. So maybe the 9th order and 2nd order can be prepared together, right? And something like that also. Let's say if 2 orders are there, which 50% they are similar in nature, right? So those 2 can be clubbed as well, right? So you can have a software, okay, which will do all these calculations and tell you, oh, prepare order number this and that. See, in the kitchen, they don't need to know the order number or the who has placed the order. They just need to know what they need to do. Once it is ready, that's when the question comes: what is it and who should get it, isn't it? So order preparation software can take all this into account and club them and prepare them. Right? And finally, when order is prepared, the system will tell which plate or which order should go to which table. All these are automatically happening. And if you're in a hurry, you can make the payment before the coffee comes to your table, because your order has been accepted and you have that much time to place an order. Pay for the order. So payment can happen parallel with all the other 4 or 5 services that we spoke about. So that way you are reducing. So our objective is to reduce the time from every step, which will result into bigger saving, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me know if you have any questions here.
Yeah, that's fine, Saurav.
Awesome. Shall we move ahead?
Yeah, we can.
Soumya, you there?
Yes, Saurav.
You connected through phone, is it?
Yeah, I connected through my phone. I came to my friend's place. So
Oh.
for the case study, I want to just listen because I couldn't
We just finished it.
finish that. Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
now what
Mhm.
Benedict will tell you what we did. Can you explain her what we did?
Can I see that notepad?
Oh, notepad.
Saurav?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, first is regarding placing the order. Whether it doesn't make sense if you place the order and you arrive later to the store. So keeping the order in hold is a better option. And with respect to order acceptance, once when the inventory and the order is aligned, based on the order, you could the order could be placed or the order could be cancelled, because the inventory comes with the system requirements. And then it is the order preparation. When you have like 10 orders at a time, and if the first one and the ninth one are the same, to save time, you could it could deal with the time management, so the two orders could be prepared on the same time. And then the service and the payment. Is that correct, Saurav?
Okay. So objective here was to reduce time at all these processes. These are the processes that we identified, correct? Placing order, order acceptance, order preparation, service, and payment. So how do we work together to reduce the time taken at each of these places? Isn't it? So that's what it was saying, that placing order, you can place order customer can place from their phone, but the problem is that if you place the order before you come there, then maybe by the time you come, your hot coffee might become cold or cold coffee might become hot, isn't it? So you probably add it and come to the store, and then you place it. So even before when you stand in the queue, or you wait for the waiter to take your order, some time is lost. So instead, you place the order the moment you come to the store. So you don't have to stand in queue. You can sit and relax, right? Or otherwise you can always, the waiter can come and take your order. So that's how you reduce the time while placing the order. Then we talk about order acceptance. We talk about system which will automatically check whether a particular, sometimes what happens is they ask you, I mean, you accept the order and then you realize that a particular ingredient is missing, right? So in that case, you place the order and then you realize and come back. So the time is lost, of course. So if you can link it to the software itself, which will take the inventory, if something is missing, automatically the system itself not allow you to place the order, right? So the time is saved before you place the order and realize that something is missing. Okay. Then when you talk about order preparation, so in order preparation, okay, can you explain this, Benedict? How can we save time in order preparation? Benedict, you there?
Oh, mine was in mute and I was
Okay.
talking.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, with order preparation, it deals with even time management. If any two orders are the same, when you get orders in a group, the better idea would be to do the orders that are similar or the same at that time.
Right? So let's say if there are 10 orders in place, so generally you will take first order first and prepare and deliver, right? So here if your second and ninth orders are same, since order is exactly same, right? It is faster to prepare two orders and send, isn't it? So you can club second and ninth order together and save some time. Correct? So the system, the software will decide which orders to club, okay, and how to club. So that as a user, as I see the kitchen, people in the kitchen, they don't need to know, okay, who's placing and how it order is getting placed. They just need to know what they need to do, right? And that's what your software will tell them. But once order is placed, when order is prepared, that's when again the system will say, okay, which order should go to which table number, right? So again, you are saving time, which should have taken, let's say, on average, if it takes 5 minutes to prepare every order, okay, let's assume. So for 10 orders, it will take 15 minutes, isn't it? But using this, you can do it in 30 minutes maybe, right? So you're able to reduce time at every steps. And then service, okay, you know which order should go. And then finally payment can happen in parallel. So if you're using the app, they can make the payment. They don't have to wait for the receipts to come and then make the payment. Correct? So this is one idea of implementing this thing, case study. You can have your own ideas as well. Samya,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I have around 4 or 5 kids, so I'm just keeping mute.
No problem.
In the middle, they are coming and shouting. So yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
see, when this meeting ends, right? We will not join back today. Let's stop it when this meeting ends. Okay. So I think we're already into 25 minutes. Maybe another 10-15 minutes. We will continue and we'll stop.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So for this, if I need to prepare a Word document or something, so yes. I have to, I can take like, first orders, order placing like that, step by step I can make.
Yeah, and you can have your own idea. What should the requirements for each of the things, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
Instead of solving one big problem, you are solving a smaller problem. How to reduce the time to order? How to reduce time for preparation? How to reduce time to service, right? So some things may not, if you cannot reduce, that's fine. Not everything can be reduced.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, great. So now we'll talk about different BA techniques. Okay, see, now if you look at, we have still not gone into the phase-wise discussion of BA processes. We are learning all these processes, and when we get into phase-wise, right, it will be faster. We can quickly finish each phases. We're trying to understand the whole BA process still. So this, what we just discussed for last 3-4 days was how BA works at, maybe, we were doing at 30,000 feet earlier when, initial classes, we were doing, we learned about BA at 30,000 feet, okay? Now what we have done is we did it 20,000 feet, okay? Little more detail. Now we are going to BA techniques, and we'll go down to, after BA techniques, it's like we're doing at 10,000 feet, okay? We will slowly get into how, what activities that we do. So once we're done with the BA techniques, then we'll go down to the ground level, okay? And ground level is where you'll have to work. Since we have already know about the concepts, we will know what we do at the business level. Okay, and when we go to the ground level, it will be just about executing it, about doing stuff. Okay, so slowly we are going down, okay, to the level where we can easily work. Okay, so now we'll talk about BA techniques which are used by BAs. Okay, so we'll learn about all the techniques which will happen at different phases, different levels. Okay, now, not all these are implemented at the same level. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is called benchmarking. Okay, benchmarking. Okay, we have 10 minutes. Okay, so after 10 minutes we will end. Looks like they have reduced the time. Is it? We started. No, I think we started early, but
40 minutes.
Yeah, 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah, it's only 40. Yeah, it was. So I think, yeah, I started early, but I was talking on mute for 5 minutes almost, right?
Yeah, actually I waited around 5 minutes or more.
I didn't say much. I just said hello, and I was opening the folders, going through the folders and opening the file.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so the first thing is first technique is called benchmarking. Here you are comparing your product, okay, or the process with other companies. Now I told you, right, as a BA, we are trying to figure out what we need to do, right, and how becomes easy. Okay, the first thing is what is the, what we need to do, isn't it? That's the biggest question, and that's what we do here as BA. So if you are a company and you want to know which process or what kind of product should you bring to the market, what features to add, okay, so benchmarking is one such technique where you can use. In benchmarking, we are benchmarking our process, our product with our competitors. Okay, competitors could be any company, any product which you think is a competitor. Okay, which you think is a competitor. So what I mean is, maybe, okay, hotel industry, if you're running a restaurant, not restaurant, maybe you say hotel, like, where you have food and lodging and everything, they might consider airline industry as the competitor. Okay, because they're in hospitality. So 5-star hotel, sometimes they compare, or even airlines industry, airlines sometimes compare their service with hotel industry. Okay, even though they're two different things, but most of the process there are same, right? How do you receive the customer, right? How do you make a customer comfortable? How do you give them the service that they appreciate, right? It's all about that, right? So so it is not just comparing your competitors, but we call them as peers, okay, whom you look at for something for improvement, or to learn, right? So it could be anyone. So you have to identify such companies, okay, and talk about the features that they have. Okay, so here you see, I'm talking about a F-commerce company. Okay, I'm talking about F-commerce company. Okay, and I'm benchmarking top vendors from this industry. Okay, top vendors from this industry. So I have vendors identified here on the left side. You see, okay, on the first column, you see, you have Airsbridge, North Social, Shop Igniter, Pavement, okay, Zibaba, UsableNet, Montoast, Milioni. So these are the companies you have identified. One of them would be yours. So probably 8th Bridge or Milioni. You can put your company in the first place or in the last place, right? Or generally you put in the first place. So you have identified 8th Bridge as your company, and you put your company first, and then the rest of the companies after that. Okay. Then for each of the features, okay, you write, okay, what they have or what they don't have. Okay, so these are the features which you think are important and currently in market demand. So here you see pricing model on Facebook, off Facebook, small business, large business, Facebook storefront, apps, analytics. Okay, so let's say, what is their pricing model? If they're on Facebook or not? Are they available off Facebook also or not? Is it good for small business? Is it good for large business? Do they have Facebook storefront? Okay, what kind of do they have apps for us to download and use, or do they provide analytics as well? Right. So these are the features which you think are important. Then against each of this company's product, you have to market. So here, what is pricing model? It is like on sharing. That's what it says, on sharing basis. Okay, $1 means expensive. $1 means very expensive. Okay, not so expensive, not so expensive. UsableNet, you don't know the pricing model. So you put a question mark. Not that you will know everything from your competitors, isn't it? So you don't know, so you put a question mark, right? So now looking at it, okay. See, to prepare one slide like this, you have to work for weeks, maybe months to get all the data. But once you have all the data, when you put it here, it one single slide gives so much of information. Oh, sorry. One single slide is giving so much of information, isn't it? One single slide is giving so much of information, right? It talks about, okay, now if I ask you, what is the strength of UsableNet? What is the strength of UsableNet?
They're available in Facebook, and we don't know the
almost
pricing.
All the features which, yeah, they have almost all the features which are in the market. Okay, except
we can know about them.
Yeah, but they are not good for small business. So if you are, if you are a large business, UsableNet is the best option, right? So what does 8th Bridge learn? 8th Bridge knows, okay, these companies have a better product than mine. These companies are behind, they are lagging compared to what feature I have. Okay, so if you look at 8th Bridge, okay, and if they have to pick one product, one feature that they need to build into their product, which feature do you think it would be? See, 8th Bridge is not available off Facebook. It is not good for small business. It does not have apps, right? Now, if you compare 8th Bridge with its competitors, okay, which one feature do you think that 8th Bridge should bring in?
A small business.
Small business?
Apps maybe?
Apps maybe? Correct, okay. Of course, off business, not so much because only 2 other company has it, right? So, if you have to pick one,